And we're live.
Woo!
Hey. Cool. So, welcome to episode 7? Six. I'm a week ahead. Cool.
Are we? Yeah.
This week we're going to be talking about the awful live-action Teen Titans, some more Monster Hunter, possibly another intervention, Stan Lee a little bit, and some questions from you guys. But first of all, so we found out that in last week's podcast, Hoy's spirit animal is Guntama. And so what is everyone else's fictional mascot spirit animals? Let's go down the line.
Okay. Well, I'm Scott, and I couldn't decide. I was either torn between a sloth, because they're majestic and beautiful in their own way, and or I think I'm probably going to go with goose, mainly because they're loud, irritating, and no one really knows what the hell they're for.
They taste great as well.
They do taste good. That's it.
You know
And
what
they're
though? Just looking at you, you remind me more a bit of like Capybara-san.
A what?
Capybara.
Capybara-san. You know that a little mascot cartooning. It's a capybara, literally.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like
It is a
it's a bit
mascot.
hairy.
How much? Capybara.
Yeah, like a
Capybara.
capybara, like a little small pig thing. A little pig.
A capybara. Let's have a
Capybara.
Google.
Capybara. But we're talking about.
CAPP.
So, Hoy, there's actually a capybara mascot animal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Let me look for a second.
Because that was the thing, wasn't it? It's a
Is
mascot
it like
animal.
a weird hamster?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cross between like a weird pig and a hamster.
Hamster pig.
What is it? It's
It's
kind
kind
of
of cute.
furry and cute.
I think they're kind of cute.
Why am I
Also
one
kind of
those?
pointless, like Scott.
Why not?
Why the hell not? Like this guy? Can you see?
Ah, that's what it
What?
is. It what is on its head?
Yeah, well,
And
I
a
think it's
smaller
another one.
capybara.
It's a smaller one.
It
Okay.
looks like it's got some kind of tumor growing out of its head.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
So we've learned what my spirit animal is. Great.
It's like the weird like genetic operations where they attach the ear on top of the mouse.
Yeah, well,
It's like
the
that
monkey
with
with four
another
asses.
capybara on top of it. We fused them. All right, go.
Thanks, friends.
You're welcome. So yeah, hi, I'm Jojo. Hello. My mascot spirit animal is probably, I don't know. Scott's looking at me and laughing because
I'm ready to call bullshit.
we were watching Yoko watch
You be
before we
careful,
started
young
the
man.
podcast.
You be careful.
So he thinks that it's probably Jibanyan from Yoko Watch.
I've not seen that. I've not seen that.
Suits you so much,
it's really
Jibanyan.
adorable.
Basically, it's
Um,
like a cat.
It is a cat. It's a cat ghost that likes eating chocolate and sleeping and fighting. He's very scrappy.
It sounds like you're eating and fighting. There we go.
No,
that right?
thanks.
I will fight you. Come on.
I will
I will
fight
fight you.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Wait,
Yeah.
No
I
complaints.
mean, since Stuart already said it, hi, I'm
Gudetama.
Hoy. I'm Gudetama. It's lazy, it doesn't want to do anything, it describes me perfectly to a T.
Is it an animal though? Because at the minute it's an egg.
It's a sentient
It's a,
mascot
spirit
it's a
animal.
mascot, so
Okay.
it counts.
See, fictional mascot spirit animal. I just read it as like spirit animal. I didn't see the mascot bit.
Yeah, I read them. I read it as an animal.
Yeah.
I love that because
Uh,
I told you both about that as well.
Yeah, but we're men and we're
Yeah,
allowed
men,
to
it's-
interpret it the way that we want to.
Next
By
time, like
not
bold it and underline it
Exactly.
in the notes.
We're not going to
Can
be
I do
held
it
back
now?
by some special question.
I don't know. Like I was gonna go with like a duck, because because like I'm really like I go with the fact like I'm really calm and chill,
Oh, man.
and then underneath I'm paddling like crazy trying to catch up.
Is that because you're a bit
Uh,
wankers?
Exactly.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick with some kind of weird fictional duck if there is one.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Donald Duck?
Maybe Stuart would be like a kappa.
Kappa?
Possibly.
Yeah, they're like
He's not-
the turtle
Yeah, but
thing.
Isn't
He's
that
not bold though.
Isn't that
Yeah, it's a
frog that
Japanese
used to, like,
monster.
kill
It's the nearest I
children
can get
who
to a
got
duck.
close
I
to
don't know. Don't judge me.
lakes?
I don't know.
Well done,
I
Stuart. You're
fail
a
at
sexual
spirit.
predator.
Woo! Talking of sexual predators,
Oh,
Overwatch.
yeah, that moves unlikely.
Wow, that escalated very,
Wow.
very quickly.
It did, but it does lead into our next segment.
It sadly does. So has anyone been following the Overwatch League recently?
I watched the last game. I'm
Yeah, you
actually
did,
getting into
wasn't
it. It's really good.
I know it is, isn't it? So
Although we
there was
lost hard.
a player for Boston Uprising has recently been indefinitely suspended while they investigate accusations of sexual preying on a teenager.
Oh Lord.
Good job, that guy.
Ooh.
So it's one of the guys from Boston, Dreamcasper. I think he was one of their DPS players. So someone came forth at the start of this week. She's a 14-year-old girl, saying that like, hey, this guy's been contacting me and like trying to send me pictures and making me send him pictures and stuff. And I finally realized this is wrong. And so as soon as the leagues found out, he was suspended, taken off the team. Like nothing's been heard from him since, which I think is a smart move.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of this Overwatch drama coming up now, isn't there?
Yeah. So
It's not a good
most
sign.
of well, it's not a good sign, but at the same
But it's
time,
good that it's being flagged up.
exactly at the same time,
Yeah.
all the stuff that has come out of the Overwatch League has been dealt with very fast,
Mm.
and they've basically gone with a very like no, I was like nothing is okay. I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
It's more like the guys who playing in the Overwatch League don't realize how much they're gonna get scrutinized
Yeah.
inside the league and outside of the league. So it doesn't matter what you've done previously, if you're a streamer, YouTuber, or full-time job kind of guy, people are gonna look for anything in your background because you are so representative of that team. You have to be careful. So if you are a sexual predator, that is obviously gonna come to light at some point.
A
So
little bit.
you just please setting yourself up for like some really bad publicity and
I like the way this
really
is
bad
being dealt
reputation.
with, though.
Yeah,
It's being
it
dealt
was
with very,
dealt
very
with.
quickly, as opposed to a lot of other like sports that are out there. I think
Yeah,
that esports deals with their stuff just like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in like the previous cases, so there was one of the tanks for Dallas Fuel. I think it was in stage 1. He got suspended for racism on his stream. He got suspended for 4 games and then fined by his team and the league for it. And then he did it again the next stage, and they were like, you know what, just go. Like, you're off the team, you're off the league.
Yeah.
You know, you had your chance. That's it.
I think that's pretty good. I mean, with
It
Overwatch
is,
getting more
yeah.
popular now, it's good to see that they're taking responsibility. I mean, most football fans, football players these days, just get kind of a slap on the wrist, a fine, which they're making so much money at the minute, so
they
they
just
don't really
pay it
care.
off like that.
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, and then
they?
they're
Probably
back
got it in
in
the
the
pocket,
next time. Yeah. Which
There
is-
was a player for was it Philadelphia, I think. Yeah, it was XQC. No, EQO. Sorry. He did on his stream. So in esports, most of the best players are Korean because they have the infrastructure over in Korea that it thrives over there.
The entire London team is Korean.
Exactly. We're
Yeah.
brilliant.
Go team!
Go us.
And
Represent.
on his stream, he was playing really, really well, and his chat just went, "Oh, are you Korean now?" And he did the like slanty eye thing. I went, "Look, I'm Korean," and then instantly just went, "Oh no!" And that instantly realized.
The thing is, though, that
He was- he was
people
suspended
still think that's
for-
okay, though, don't they? Because if
Yeah,
you
but
go
that's
to
the thing. He
China,
was
people still do that.
yeah.
Not
He
right.
was suspended for 4 games, fined by the team, fined by the organization, and he was banned from streaming as well for 2 months, I think.
Wow.
But he like instantly put out an apology of like, I instantly realized this was wrong. Like, I've donated my fine again off to various charities against racism and whatnot. Like, I realized this was wrong. It was almost instantaneous. But like, you get the differential between the two of like one guy being a sexual predator and getting instantly fired, and one guy going, "Oh, I did bad." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because the previous heavy cases, like the was it the homophobic slur and then the sexual predator thing that happened beforehand. So the other teams basically knew what's gonna happen if they did something really off color on streams or on set or anything like that. So they knew instantly, oh god, I need to instantly remedy that, and then yeah, just deal with the consequences, kind of thing like that.
Although there was one that has been turned into almost like an in-joke. It was like during the first few weeks, one of the London players, he didn't realize his camera was on. Like he'd just been subbed in, and in the first few minutes, you can still hear your entire team, not just people on the bench, in your headset, and they were making fun of him. And he whacks up the middle finger.
Yeah,
just as
I've
his
seen
camera
that one.
cuts to him. And so that's now become a running joke for the fact that he was fined. I think he was fined and suspended for a game for that. But now the foam fingers for the London Spitfire are Prophet's middle finger. It's just become like a giant running joke.
Well, that's
They sort of embraced it.
Really.
Yeah.
It's great. So Joe, if you want to run us through the Teen Titans things, I think you put that up.
Yes. So Teen Titans First Look came out this week. A lot of mixed reactions. A lot of them not very positive. So we've seen Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire. Beast Boy, I think probably at the moment is my favorite out of the three. He's got the green hair. Okay, he's not green, obviously, but he's looking very Beast Boyish. Raven, they've changed her hair to blue and black, which is interesting.
Okay.
It kind of fits the costume, at least.
Yeah. It's still got that sort of like dark, kind of almost gothy kind of feel, which is I can deal with that. Starfire, if the picture of Starfire, I think this is the most controversial one, because if it hadn't been announced that is Starfire, I wouldn't have recognized that as Starfire.
No.
She doesn't have that trademark hair. She's wearing some kind of weird latexy dress and like new rockish boots. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this one.
I'm waiting to see Hawk and Dove as well. Because
I think some people were arguing. Yeah, sorry. They were saying that the Starfire outfit was basically like her casual outfit, not her actual fighting outfit or something like that. So they're still a bit like on the fence about it. But I looked at that one thinking like, it's not really a great representation of Starfire. I mean, I've seen other people cosplays from them, especially girls of color and everything, and they did a great job of it as well.
Yeah.
You know?
The girls of color doesn't really make a difference though, because Starfire is orange.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But it's just like,
okay, fine. She's not in her trademark outfit, but neither are Beast Boy or Raven, and you can pretty much go, that's Beast Boy. Yeah, okay, that's Raven. And then you're like, who is this other one? Who are you?
Well, if she's like Starfire is from space, so she's gonna come down and she's gonna have to try and blend in. So with Beast Boy and Raven, I guess they're kind of used to having to blend in already. So this could be like her going out and going, "Oh, this isn't actually what I meant to wear." Like we only saw a picture from one scene of one episode.
Yeah, that's very true.
So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. But
I'm still looking forward to it.
Oh no, definitely. I think it'll be interesting regardless to see it when it comes out, because we need a decent Teen Titans series.
Well, at the same time,
a decent Teen Titans series.
we did have one, and then we suddenly couldn't have nice things anymore, and then we got Teen Titans Go.
DC needs to stick to animation. They just can't do it.
The new Constantine series is really good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard very good things about it.
It's on my to-watch list.
Yeah. The live-action one has been confirmed for season 4 of Legends of Tomorrow.
Nice.
Matt Ryan, the guy who played him in the Constantine series, that's now being counted as Arrowverse.
Nice.
And he was in a couple of episodes of Arrow and a couple of episodes of Legends this series. And they said that if we get picked up for a 4th season, he will be a series regular. And they got picked up last week for another season. So, more Constantine. Yay.
That's good.
My girlfriend is very happy about that. She loves her some Constantine.
Sticking with comic book stuff.
Yeah, Stan Lee.
Stan Lee. We know he's not been well. I mean, he had the whole thing with pneumonia, and then he released that the video to his fans. So he was at Silicon Valley Comic-Con doing a signing. Obviously, I think now he's pretty much in the US doing signings only. He's not really doing the tour anymore. We had the last of it a couple of years ago when he came to London for LFCC when it was back at Earls Court, so that was going back a couple of years now.
Yeah.
But he from what we've seen from articles, apparently he didn't look very well. He kept taking naps. His minder had to keep reminding him what to write on the autographs, which is really worrying. I mean, that's not a good sign.
I mean, like, how old is Stanley now?
He must be late 80s now. He's 95. Sorry, he's 95.
95. Yeah.
He's 95. He's still going to the
Damn.
He's still being able to sit
He's
there
hanging in
at the
there. Yeah.
table for hours,
Yeah.
meeting people, and at 95
I
years
forget
old,
what to write.
exactly, and he's just come out of hospital.
Yeah. There's also some weird allegations of like elderly mistreatment against him.
That was a while ago. One of his bodyguard, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, it came again recently of like some of his nurses and
Yeah,
minders.
no, that was the bodyguard and nurse. So,
Oh, okay. I
it
misread.
was one incident
Yeah.
whereby they were trying to drive a divide between him and his daughter.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
To take all of his money and whatnot. But that's been sorted now, I think.
There was a tweet from Kevin Smith put out earlier this week. It was like, hey, like, come live with me if you want. With this whole thing going on, like,
Yeah.
come chill out, come live with me. It would be great.
Who wouldn't want Stanley living with them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't want to live with Kevin Smith?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Guy's awesome.
But yeah, no, it's worrying.
It's gonna be a sad day when Stanley goes, but it's sad to say it's gonna be soon.
And the thing is,
Which
because
sucks.
he's such a big name, a lot of events want to get him. A lot of them want to like get him for signings and stuff. And he's old.
Yeah.
He's not what he used to be. They probably need to like just back off a little bit.
Yeah.
95. That is not bad.
Something I want to say. Mm.
I mean, back to him if he still wants to do things like going to conventions. That's fair enough. But if he wants to stay at home, all power to him, man.
I
He
mean,
needs
this is the
to-
thing. This could have been his decision as well. But then at the same time, when things get to that point where you keep falling asleep in signings and you keep having to be reminded how to sign your name, I know, like, he probably does want to meet his fans, but he got really ill after LFCC.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Did he get tuberculosis or something?
No. It was, I think it was laryngitis.
Nah,
You got conflict.
But laryngitis is really bad.
you got conflu.
Laryngitis is awful. I had that when I was in uni, and I didn't realise what it was at the time, and it nearly put me in hospital. So it can get really bad. And if you're that old, it's really going to bug you.
Yeah, but
no, we hope Stanley gets better soon.
Yeah.
hopefully.
So there's something put down here, the Ewok battle mode.
Yeah, that was me again. Sorry.
Yeah, what's that all about?
So Star Wars Battlefront II are bringing out a new campaign on the 18th of April, which I believe is Wednesday.
Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Who remembers the Return of the Jedi, the Ewok battle on the Endor?
It was amazing.
So yeah, get to do that now.
That's
That's
cool.
it's
And
based
you get
around
to
the
play
old.
as
It used to be based around the old. Do you remember Battlefront on the PlayStation 2?
Of course.
Yeah, so they had the mode of the Ewok battle on that, where you could play as the Ewoks, and some people played Stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
And it was terrifying, mainly just because if you played an Ewok, you were like so short that you could run into like the bush foliage and disappear.
Just hide.
Yeah, and but you would like run around and you had like spears and stuff, but you'd run up to Stormtroopers and give them like a jab, and everyone would think, "Oh, you play Stormtroopers, you'd absolutely win." But in the old school version, the it was some of the Ewoks were terrifying. They'd run out of the bushes, give you a couple of quick jabs, and then run away quite quickly. And like
Bite
anyone
your
who got-
ankles.
like you join the match, and everyone would click, "Oh, do you want to be Imperial or Rebel?" And it was like Rebels filled up like that. It was just like, oh right, oh I guess I'll have to click Stormtrooper, and you just have like a bunch of cowardly Stormtroopers hiding with their backs against trees, going, "Here they come!"
Comes the swarm.
Yeah, but they're having the same thing about it, aren't they, Joe? Just it looks like a lot of like ambush sort of style combat,
Yeah.
but with Battlefront's new systems implemented and their new graphics, say.
And
Hopefully
if
we'll
you
have
want to
some-
spend some moolah,
Yeah.
if you want to spend some moolah, they are
they've taken that out
releasing.
now.
No, but you can buy Endor Han and Endor Leia skins.
Oh, okay. They've
Of course
they've
you can.
all the like the microtransaction-y stuff. So
Yeah, that's good.
they've completely redone their progression system, which
Same
was
as
needed.
Shadow of War.
Yes,
That's
Shadow
one
War
as well.
completely took out. Yeah, EA, you're actually learning.
Oh, well,
Who knew?
I think that's a step
It's
forwards.
a step in the right direction, unlike
Yeah.
some other people Dead by Daylight.
We'll get to that later.
Mhm.
But yeah, speaking of games, the God of War review embargo has lifted, and it's
How's it doing?
apparently really good.
Yes.
It's getting like 9s and 10s from everyone.
Still haven't
I
played
think
the God of War.
last I checked, which was on Thursday when the review came out, it was at 97 on Metacritic,
Wow.
and that was with like 75 reviews.
Wow,
I'll have a look now.
that's pretty high. I've not actually
Um,
played one, but this one actually looks a little bit different from how the other ones worked. It looks a bit kind of, I mean, like every other God of War kind of felt it was all third person, but the
Yeah.
previous titles looked a little bit and looked like they played a lot more like Devil May Cry. Whereas
It is
this
very
kind of-
arcadey.
Yeah. Whereas this
Yeah.
version looks like camera's positioned behind Kratos, and you're looking after your son, I believe, over
Yes, Atreus, I think it's called.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks a bit more gritty, a little bit more kind of slow, very kind of
More methodical.
combat orientated. Yeah, a little bit less button hacky and more kind of. You appreciate, your moves and what you're doing and stuff. And if you have to
Apparently
look
they-
after someone,
Apparently, they learnt a lot from playing The Last of Us.
oh, good.
With the whole like Joel and Ellie cooperation, and not it wasn't just a giant escort quest. It was more like
let's
this
just
is
hope
your
that
partner.
the AI is better than The Last of Us.
Are you thinking, Hoy, of the same thing? I like Last of Us. It's good, solid game.
That was
And
great.
the AI companion was good, but it was the clicker sections.
I
um,
hated those.
And it was just okay, we've got to be quiet. These clickers can one hit kill us. It's like, okay, sneaking around. Ellie, what are you doing? And she's running in front of it going, oh.
Still probably arguably better than Resident Evil 4 though.
No.
No, Resident 4 was
Good.
brilliant because you just put her in a dumpster. That's all you did. You picked her up, you put her in a dumpster, and went stay there.
Ashley is trash, and she belongs in the dumpster.
Exactly. If you finish the
Go
game
back to
on
your
like
people, Ashley.
you got like a medieval knight outfit for her, which meant
Yeah.
that people couldn't pick her up.
Ah.
That was the only
Forgot
way to
about that
play
one.
like hard mode.
Yeah, you just put her in a dumpster. Fucking dumpster, bitch. Done.
Get in there.
Get in there.
So I'm on Metacritic right now. Out of 85 reviews, it's averaging a 95%.
That's not bad.
Wow.
That is not bad at all.
Did it beat Persona 5?
I don't
Let's
know.
have a look. Because
I'm
Persona
pretty
5, I
sure
remember,
it-
was the best
Didn't it?
Metacritic.
Hang on,
Isn't
I'm already on
God of War like
That's right, I'm on it. We've got
93.
93.
93.
Oh.
Beat Persona 5.
Yeah, I didn't know, did it?
Yeah, it comes out on Friday. And we've got the collector's edition coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's girlfriend's birthday present. It comes with like the statue, the art book, like the whole shebang.
Well, you're
nice?
getting the
Um,
Spider-Man one as well, aren't you?
Hopefully, yeah.
Stuart's
those
gonna be calling in
That's what
limited
Stuart-
editions.
Collector's
I'm off.
are the
I'm off on
best.
Saturday as well, so I might steal it and play it all day.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, boy.
so sticking with games, what have you guys been playing this week?
What have we
Monster
been playing?
Hunter.
So, Intervention Part 2.
Yeah, you've been playing
Well,
Bloodborne, haven't you?
yeah.
No. In fairness, Scott actually came on and played Monster Hunter.
I did. I went back to Monster Hunter.
He
Sure,
wanted
sure.
to play Monster Hunter because I was sick of waiting for my rank up, and I was like, I need to do my flipping rank up.
I needed
And
it
we
done
did
as
it.
well.
And then he needed it done, so he's like, oh, I'll come do it with you.
I wanted some competent teammates, and
I haven't actually
Mhm.
played since the Spring Festival. I need to play.
yeah, Springfest.
Really? And
one
then
of
you
the other
still
reasons.
get like nice things every day, and the challenges change every day, and you get these lovely tickets and stuff. It's pretty good.
But
Yeah,
the
I need to play that.
the Devil Joe was one of the first things that we did. Well, because me
Yeah,
and
what was
Joe.
the first thing you picked, Scott?
Oh.
Scott's like, hey, let's do a Devil Joe quest. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I realized what it is when I accepted it. I was like, This is a
Tempered Devil Joe.
The tempered devil. Oh.
Go big or go home, right?
Golden pickle. Oh my
Oh.
god.
But it's
Devil
like,
Joe's
seriously,
terrifying
enough, so you might as well
it's
stop.
freaking murder
Right,
pickle on steroids. Thanks very much. PCP murder pickle.
Woo!
No, not fun. Not fun at all.
Yeah, we totally did
For
it. as
that
well.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I need to go back to Monster Hunter. I haven't
that
played
was
since
horrible.
the spring update. I need to go back and do that. 'cause
Yeah,
it stops
get
on
your
the
butt back on that.
20th, doesn't it?
Yeah, so get your butt in there.
That is gonna end soon.
5
And if
days.
you're going in,
Yeah, 20th is the last day.
if you're going in, get your butt up to the hub. Even if you're
Yeah,
not
will
playing
do.
online, get your butt up to
Yeah.
the hub.
Will do. Oh, yeah, 'cause it's really pretty. It's got like the flower pig and everything.
It's got a flower
Oh,
pig.
yeah.
It's got fireworks.
Nice.
Pretty.
Oh yeah,
pretty
small
nice.
piece of information about Monster Hunter. A recent article in the Famitsu came out saying that the team is actually working on adding another map
Ooh,
to
Yes.
Monster Hunter World.
nice.
So it's like time to reach those
Pretty
500
nice.
hours.
What do you reckon it's gonna be? I reckon it's gonna be snow.
I was gonna say like
I
snowy.
hope
mountains.
it's a
wanna
snow
see-
map. I
wanna
really
see
hope.
Barrow.
Only just
Yeah.
because if they put a snow map in and they are going to follow the leaked trend of
So
monsters
look
coming
zombie.
out, so you've got Zenoga, which can go
Yep.
into the snow, Stygian
Yes.
Zenoga, Brachydios can be in the snow,
Yeah.
That was more like poison fists, wasn't he?
Blast Fist,
No, explodey fist.
Yeah, they look like poison fists though.
and
Yeah,
Barrier,
they do.
another big fan favorite,
I love
which
the
Joe is
barrier.
very happy about.
Wasn't Kazu on that leaked list as well, or something like that?
I hope
Oh,
so.
Fuck Kazu.
I love
I
Kazu.
hate Kazu.
Oh, the
Oh,
bloody
Stuart,
Kazu.
look, you're the first to drop the F-bomb this time.
Don't care. Worth it.
Kazu's brilliant. What a
No.
cool
Shame on
monster.
you. Shame on you.
Language.
Kazu's an asshat. I hate Kazu.
I think my favorite thing about Kezu is he does not have any battle music. He's
Oh,
He doesn't.
yeah.
It's
You just
just
get to hear him
silent.
snuffling about, don't you?
yeah,
Ugh.
and then the
Before he
scream,
drops on you.
which he then spams
Look.
3 times in a row.
It's okay
remember-
because we have voice. She has the hunting horn.
Yeah.
I remember it was I think it was
Nice earplugs.
Freedom Unite 2, I think.
Yep.
No, it's Freedom 2. Sorry, not Freedom Unite 2. Freedom 2.
Yep.
I was stuck on Tigrex for like 3 months, I think,
Ooh.
because I was just trying to do it solo, and I was just I was impatient and not like working on armor sets, whatever. I was just like throwing my head against a wall and just hoping it would break. And
Yeah, no,
didn't
you
go
broke
well.
Tigrex
first.
is winner.
I broke several times.
T-Rex looks at you and goes, "Nuh-uh."
Boom. Pretty much.
It's like splat.
So me and Scott and Bobby had a lovely day yesterday on the high seas, didn't we?
Yeah, we jumped back onto Sea of Thieves, and that was really good fun. First time we've done a galleon, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, first we did a galleon, and we also we managed to take out a skeleton fort as well.
That was
Nice.
good fun.
Nice.
And it
That was-
only
that
had
was a lot of
one
fun.
glitch.
Yeah, we just had to kill ourselves for.
But no, I tell you what though, what I learned from Sea of Thieves, I learned 2 things, which was skeleton forts are really, really good fun and a good way of getting money quickly because the amount of money
Yeah.
that you can get was scary good.
Like one skull gave us 3,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was mental.
And the other thing was people don't mess with you when you're in a galleon. It was me and Stuart have played, and you get the little 2-man ships, and you're like, cool. And we always seem to get into battles with loads of other little 2-man ships. Everyone's like, oh look, we're the same sort of size. We can have a go. But when you're in a galleon, people are like, nah.
No, I'm good. No. Look, there was that one guy who we were in port, and he obviously just spawned,
Go on.
Battling with.
and he rammed into us. Like we were like taking stuff to
Oh, to get
to
sold,
port.
weren't we? Yeah.
he like jumped aboard our ship and like tried to sail us away,
Oh,
so
did
we
you
just
do
killed
that?
him. Yeah, we just killed him. Scott
Uh,
Scott and Bobby jumped on his ship, pulled the anchor up, put the wheels
we killed him, so we got stuck in respawn. And then me and Bobby, we jumped onto the ship, pulled the anchor up, and then Bobby jumped overboard, and I drove his ship because we were nice pirates. We didn't have to. We could have just sunk him and gotten rid of him. But I pulled the ship into a different angle, and we sent him out into the sea. And then I jumped off and then swam back to our ship, and he spawned again, and he just didn't come back.
We just saw him spawn and just go.
We're like, yeah, you cheeky little bugger. We didn't have to. We could have just like bombarded his ship and made him spawn somewhere else. But
Oh.
friendly pirates.
They've recently actually
Yeah,
released
friendly.
the content roadmap for the next few months.
Yep. So
Which is something that everyone's been
the amount of
dying
people
to hear.
whinging about not
Yeah.
having enough content, which is fair, but
it's fair.
there is stuff coming. And
there's in
It's better not
May.
to
There's
rush it, though.
of course.
I believe the developers did say that the initial game was their base, and they're going to build up from there, which everyone seems to overlooked a little. So
in May, there's the first big update, which is they're calling the Hungering Deep, which will add a new AI threat, which everyone's thinking is going to be like another sort of Kraken-esque monster. So we're thinking like Megalodon or like something like that.
Megalodon would be cool.
What about like
Megalodon
a
would be
giant
cool.
whale like Moby Dick?
Could be.
That'd be awesome.
All I could hear from you guys yesterday was Scott going, I can hear the Kraken. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? No, that's Kraken noise.
It was
I'm not.
Bobby kept getting, it's like, yeah, I can hear that, and I'm like riling Bobby up, and Stuart's like, no, calm down, it's fine.
Because like, honestly, I was sat. You know how we've got ours set up at ours. Scott's right next to mine. So I'm sitting there. I wasn't feeling very well yesterday, so I'm sat there on painkillers, going, I'm really bad. I'm really sorry for myself. It said it was going to storm yesterday. I wanted to go out and do his photo shoot, and it was such a lovely freaking day in the end.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
So I sat there binge watching an old series that I decided to go back to, and all I can hear is, "Did you hear that? It sounded like a Kraken." No, there it is again. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Scott's a bastard.
I am.
Yeah, he is. He loves to troll.
I'm knocking him in the brig.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we did. I showed Bobby how to lock him in the brig.
They locked me in the brig, and I made things worse by I accidentally
We tried to shoot things.
Yeah, I accidentally shot one of the animals that we were meant to be transporting.
Oh.
How do you know that was me? It could have died from no food.
No, because it was the
Because I
chicken
saw
that
you
died.
shoot it with a blunderbuss.
Oh yeah, it was the chicken, wasn't
It's
it?
a chicken
You know,
that died.
look at this red chicken over here.
No, it wasn't,
Oh.
because I kept threatening to shoot the chicken afterwards.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
I was in the brig, and it goes, I'm going to shoot the chicken. And then I fired randomly in the dark, and I went, whoops. And you guys had to come down to investigate. And I was like, aha, tricked ya.
But we kept thinking there was a glitch because we had a merchant quest to get a pig from one island to another one, and we're like, why won't this pig just shut up? Kept squealing and kept squealing.
At one point, I did actually say maybe you ought to feed it. Like, again, being the backseat kind of driver there, because I wasn't playing. But I was like, hey, maybe you guys ought to feed it something.
And then we found out you have to feed it.
Yeah.
Who knew?
You have to feed the chicken,
I knew.
so why would you need to feed the pig?
So we're like, we thought it a glitch. Like Scott even went the entire journey holding it,
I was like, I'm going
Just
to
so it
hold this
wouldn't
to make sure it
despawn.
doesn't die.
and then he went off to go make a cup of tea or go to the toilet. We got to the island. We came downstairs and we're like, Scott, the pig's despawned. And he's like, what? And then we googled it and found out that you had to feed the pigs.
My character's there holding an empty cage. Going, what happened?
I passed out. So Scott, you've still been playing Bloodborne, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a mix of that and Dead by Daylight.
But mostly Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is it's really good.
How many hours are you into now?
Too many hours.
I don't know. I'm going to so I've just got a few little tiny things to kind of do. I've got to do it. I've got to get all the weapons, which isn't that hard. I just need to farm the souls for it, and then I've got to do it once again on a different ending. But I've got a character running parallel, which I'm doing at the same time. So it's I'm really liking it. It's good. Really kind of misled, and it was free recently. So anyone who I don't know if it's still free now on the PlayStation Store.
No, it's
but,
not.
It was
it's
free,
not.
the previous month, I
It
think.
was last month. Yeah.
but it's it's worth picking up. I think it's probably worth about 15 quid maybe, but it's worth picking up and playing.
I picked it up last month. I haven't played it yet, but
It's good fun.
I'm a big Souls fan anyway, and I've got that determination.
She does. She has the determination to push and head smack against the wall until I tell her that she shouldn't be in that area because you can't kill those people. And then I get responded with, "But I've been here for 3 hours."
True story.
Dark Souls 1. Like, I can't get to the
Oh.
graveyard. I'm like, why are you going to the graveyard? She goes, "There's nowhere else, is there?" But what about that staircase?
How long you been playing for, Joe? About 3 hours.
3 hours. I'm like, why?
Because determination, that's why.
Yeah, you do. But
Talking
Bloodborne's
of,
basically Dark Souls.
Stuck with it, still completed it. Don't know what you complain about.
Talking of like cheaper games. So you guys know of Humble Bundle?
Humble Bundle.
Humble
Yeah.
Bundle.
Love me some Humble Bundles. Half of my Steam library is Humble Bundles.
Nice.
So I just bought the recent Humble Bundle because it like scratches my little strategy itch.
What's
Which
in
is
the
lovely.
Humble Bundle today?
Humble Bundle this like few weeks, it's all strategy games. So give me a second. Humble Bundle. Probably. Humble Bundle. So I know there's Total War Empire is in there. Where are we? Strategy games. So there is Dungeon of the Endless,
Ooh.
Endless Space 1 and 2, Planetary Titans, Total War Empire Collection, which is all of the DLC and everything. Endless Legend plus DLC. You get 66% off Total War Warhammer as well, which I bought.
It's very good.
Yeah, Endless Space 2 and Tooth and Tail as well, which is it's a
Is that the
weird.
mouse one?
Yeah,
I keep
it's a
looking at
weird-
it going,
It's weird. It's done by the same guys that made Monaco.
okay.
It's very odd. The playstyle is very. It's like you build up your base and then everyone sort of charges at once. Sort of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
I might have to look into that.
It's very strange. Well, if you pay £8.42, you get all of the games I previously mentioned and Tooth and Tail
That's really
and the
cool.
soundtrack.
And you
Um,
can you gift the games you've already got? I
You
think
can. So
can't
you basically you just get a Steam key for it.
Nice.
So you can just say like,
Ah.
I've already got this game. Who wants it? Like, I'll give you a Steam key, and you just redeem it on Steam.
Me Joe of Dungeon of the Endless. That's really fun. Really
I
good
haven't
fun.
I haven't delved into that one yet. But
It's good
one of the great
multiplayer as well.
things I like about Humble Bundle is the fact you get to split the payment and like how it goes. So you get to split it between the developers, Humble itself, and each bundle is linked to a charity. So this one is linked to whale and dolphin conservation.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nice.
So I usually split it like 3 ways. Like
Can I
up and down.
give
Yeah.
so much to the whales and so much to the dolphins?
I don't
No.
think it works like that.
Bloody dolphins.
I think they're all that.
They think they're all that.
So it's about $224 worth, roughly.
Which is
and
good for £8.
to get all of them is $12.
Yeah, nice.
And money goes charity, money goes to the devs. And yeah. You've got like 9 days left on it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I love me some Humble Bundles. They're 90% of my Steam library.
Smart shopping.
Oh yeah. So you've been going back to Dead by Daylight, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's good. Don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't think he actually left, to be honest with you. I think he left.
Okay.
It was kind of, I'll leave it for a little while. Oh, I'm going to play Bloodborne.
It's one of those games that you can pick up, play a couple of rounds, or play for 20 minutes and have a good time, and come back to it like on another day. And each time is a different game, different killer to fight, different killer to play against, and it's just a good solid game.
It is, and although there are some, again, like Overwatch, there are some really softy people in there, aren't there?
Oh yeah.
And there
yeah.
are some proper hackers as well.
We got our fair share of hackers and salty players, definitely. But what game isn't now? I mean, they're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Overwatch,
very true.
It's true.
Overwatch, and people using aimbots and all sorts. You know, infinite.
They've cracked down on
abilities.
that a lot now.
They do. They've actually got one of the better anti-cheat engines. You still get the salt. There's still.
I find that Dead by Daylight players are more salty than Overwatch players.
I'm still to play Dead by Daylight.
You
Now I
should
have a
play-
decent.
It would be
Now I have a
really
decent
good.
PC. I should.
It'd be a really
have a nice
good
PC
game
version.
to stream because if we
It
got
would.
because there's
Do it, you two.
enough people in Renegade to have
To get
4
a whole group.
survivors and 1 killer. And
Yeah.
when you play the kill your friends mode, which is just you won't get any points for it, but it's just more fun. It's more fun to chase down each person. And
I'm going to say this now. I'm out.
no, you're not.
Because there's going to be a lot of swearing. There's going to be a lot of screaming.
You
and
would be the
really-
perfect killer though. You could take all that action, all that anger.
It will just
and
be me
channel
going,
it.
come back here, you shit.
Yeah, but you'd be a really good. You could be a really good huntress. 'cause
Oh
you
yeah,
hum-
because I hum things and I
That's my head in every time I play.
oh my god.
So one of the killers is called the Huntress, and she uses like a big axe, but her special power is to throw tomahawks at people,
Ugh.
and so she can get like the long range, and she gets people who like hide behind barricades and stuff. But she has her downside is that rather than like every other killer has a heartbeat so that knows when you get closer, the heartbeat gets louder. She has the heartbeat, but also she can be heard from further away because she constantly hums. As Joe's going to hum now. So she hums this Russian child's nursery rhyme, which is terrifying because obviously you know where the direction she's coming and you're waiting for her to get closer. And Joe has a habit of humming it while I'm playing, so it's not helpful to hear it in your ear to be like, what? No.
No, what you do, just while he sleeps, just start humming it as well.
Who says I haven't done that before?
Yeah, she does. She's awful.
Nice.
Although when he's playing,
Terrible.
I might just come up behind him and just hum it in his ear.
Yeah, she's not fun. But no, it's good. Stuart, pick it up. Hoy, pick it up. Joe has. Or Joe, I already bought it
this
for you.
crappy laptop,
Yeah.
man. Not gonna happen.
Hey Hoy, going back to interventions and stuff. What happened to your cake the other day? You nearly burnt your cake, didn't you? Playing Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, because I heard some beeping. That's why I
We
absolutely
all heard
disregarded
beeping.
it.
Scott and I are sitting there playing Monster Hunter. We're looking at each other going,
I think this is when interventions are really needed, when it starts
when
to
you're about to
affect
set
real
fire
life.
to your cake, Hoy.
Hoy,
It was not on fire. It was just.
Definitely cooked.
Yeah, it was very well cooked.
I was just cooking a little bit extra.
It wasn't burnt. It was very tasty, I tell you.
In fairness,
I like the
that little beeping timer had been going on for about 5 minutes, and Scott and I just going, "What the hell's that? Is that you? Is that us?" And then one of us go, "Hoy, can you hear that beeping?"
She's like, oh yeah, I'm baking your cake.
See, a friend of mine at college came up with the whole definitely cooked. It was she burnt of like a side of pork,
Oh,
and it was
Oh.
the last one,
oh.
so she had to send it. I'm like, you can't send it. You can't send it. She's like, it's not burnt. It's just definitely cooked. And just plated it so you couldn't.
It's just super well done.
Yeah.
Gravy on it. Super well done.
Oh.
Speaking
So-
of well done,
Yeah.
what have you guys been watching? That's good. We started watching we did start watching and then we finished watching One Punch Man.
Everyone knows. It's a great series. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen
We
bits.
blitzed the
You
whole
need to
first
watch it,
season.
Stuart.
I will.
Um,
It's one like the really bold guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
the bald guy
it's like
with the
12 episodes.
Russian
It's really
gloves.
like nice and easy to watch. We blitzed it on a day and a half, I think.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's very easy to watch that one.
Yeah, I think we started watching it after the podcast last week.
Yeah, you did. You
And then by
said
the end of the
X.
night, Scott's like, Joe's found his cosplay already.
I
And it
knew
started
it.
because I saw the end of it and I went, oh, she looks really cool.
And
I
Scott's
want
like,
to cosplay her.
she.
So wait, who is it? Is it Fubuki or Tatsumaki? Because there are not that many female characters in this
Yeah,
one.
it's not a girl.
Ah,
I already knew the character. I've
interesting.
And
seen
then she
like
went, I want to cosplay her. Scott's sitting going, that's not a
It's a
girl.
guy.
Just
It's
wait.
like,
Just
I
wait.
had already seen artwork and I already knew a little bit more about One Punch Man before I'd seen it. So I knew the character was like a dude, but at the same time, like I've known Joe like so long now. Anytime I watch something when she's not there, I'm like, can't let Joe see this. She'll want to cosplay that character, and I knew it. Like I knew that she'd want to cosplay. I
I know
don't
which
want to
one.
Of
I know
course you
which
do.
one. I
Which
know
one?
which one.
She could say it. I know which one.
Stuart's not seen it though.
I
Is it Sonic?
haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah,
half
it's
of
Yeah,
it.
it is. So. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
How did
I
you
was
know?
like, it's not.
Joe's like, she looks really
I know
cool.
you.
I'm like,
You do know me, Holly.
she.
Because I had the exact same thought when I was watching it, thinking like, is it a dude or is it a chick? I can't tell. It's like,
It's
okay, no, it's a dude.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it's a
So-
trap.
You know me, I love my bishies.
So talking of things I haven't seen, how's Thunderbirds?
Good. Good. Yeah, yesterday's episode was good. I don't want to give too much away. I was disappointed that my favourite character wasn't in it. But
What, Virgil?
yeah, let's go with
It's
that.
a Virgil-centric episode.
But no,
best
it was a very
episode.
Virgil-centric episode, and then the first scene after the titles, the first scene after the titles was golden, and it was something that everyone thinks about. Oh, I wonder how strong Virgil is, and then you get,
Not everyone
yeah.
thinks about that.
no, I know, but as a girl, like
Get your
and
mind out of the
being on
gutter,
Tumblr,
woman.
I didn't say it wasn't
They're
dirty.
not real. They're
It wasn't
CGI.
dirty, was it? Oh, you say that now, but you wait. When he gets off mic, he is filthy.
So how's Space Jam?
What's that? Watch out when he's off cam. He's filthy.
Like your little potty mouth and dirty mouth. You talk about my mind in the gutter. You're gross.
I'm just
Going back onto things. No, it's really good. It's continuing to be very, very good. Although I did think that the main sort of like non-international rescue character in yesterday's episode did look a bit like a Neanderthal. She reminded me of Stig in the Dump for some reason. But apart from that, yeah, all good. I want to punch Fuse, but there we go. That's just how I feel.
You've also been watching Yokai Watch, haven't you?
I went back to Yokai Watch. I've been going back to a lot of things, so my
wife's such a child.
I am a child, but I've not been having a great couple of weeks. And watching stuff and going back to watch stuff has been one of the things that's distracted me, which is good. So Yokai Watch is fantastic. So it's kind of like Pokemon, kind of like Digimon, but with ghosts.
Okay.
So you're
meh. But it's so you're this kid that walks around with a Yokai Watch that you used to see these spirits, and it's believed that a lot of these spirits influence how we as humans function and how we as humans feel. So like there's one called Hungramps, which they've all got their own backstory. They were all at one point like living beings. And
was he like permanently hangry?
Yeah, no, well, sort of, but he spirits people and he makes them feel really hungry all the time. So there's that. And then there's like another one called Happy Air, who's like this yellow French cloud thing.
Okay.
And he makes you feel really happy. And then he's married to something called Dismeralda, who makes you feel really, sad and shitty and stuff.
The kid must be really fucked.
Yeah. Wow, Stuart dropping the F-bombs.
I've had a rough day.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, no, Yokai Watch is good. I mean, the episodes are really short and sweet, so definitely give it a go if you like Pokemon and stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Will do.
Yeah.
So
I haven't been watching much. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
Yeah, I haven't been watching that much animes. I've been watching The Great British Bake Off, which is actually on Netflix. So watch it now. Season 1 to 7. I've been binging the last 2 seasons already. I'm on season 3 now.
It's interesting what's coming to Netflix.
I can't help it.
That's really
Netflix
cool.
is good.
Netflix is good.
Life.
It is good. Have they got the weird season with Noel Fielding in it, or is it just the? Original
No. It is before.
Before the Channel 4 takeover.
Yeah.
Before the weird. All right.
Yeah, before the weird.
No, I want to watch the Noel Fielding one because I love Noel Fielding.
Apparently, he just makes like really creepy comments now and again, and everyone's just really awkward.
Yeah, but what do you expect? It's Noel Fielding.
It's Noel Fielding.
But I think that's why he wanted to do it, though, wasn't
I
he?
want to watch it.
It was only 1 season anyway, so give them a chance. I mean, like Madeline Sue really went into like those innuendos like a few seasons into the Great British Bake Off.
They could pull it off. Noel Fielding just comes across as kind of creepy.
No, I think
that's what makes him funny, though. He's meant to be that kind of creepy.
I guess. So
it's still watchable, so
yeah, I guess. So I've been at a wedding for the last few days, and
playing on the Switch
in our hotel, playing on the Switch as you do, and we're in our hotel room. And like we had a couple of hours to kill. I'm just sat like channel surfing. And I'm like, I've never actually watched New Girl. What the hell is it about? It's bloody brilliant. It's brilliant. It's like
It's part of his coming out series or what?
It's Zoe Deschanel.
What's going on?
Who's always kind of cool. And it's just really funny. Like if you haven't watched it, like I've seen a few episodes now since we were at the wedding. And yeah, it's just really good.
You can't watch TV while you're at the wedding, man.
That's rude.
That's rude.
That explains the dodgy looks.
All right.
Oh, I thought that was because you were playing on your Switch at the wedding.
At the wedding.
in the corner.
I downloaded The Escapists actually on the Switch. It's quite fun. Really hard. Really hard. Yeah, so you've been going back to CSI, haven't you?
Yeah. I went back to CSI, like the original CSI, which is set in Las Vegas, because, yeah, why not?
Because Viva La Vegas, obviously.
Anything can happen in Vegas and stuff. Love it. It was like that was one of the very first series that I really started proper getting into, proper binging. It was one of the things that almost influenced my career into going into forensics.
Cool.
Yeah, it was my second choice. They gave me one of the universities gave me a basically you're in. Don't worry about what grade you get. You're in. But my grades were higher than they expected, and bless you.
Thank you.
And ended up doing diagnostic radiography instead. But maybe one day I'll go back to forensics.
Really?
It's good. I love watching it. I love watching how puzzles are solved. The different types of people and characters that they come across, and it's science. It's a show where the geeks are, the nerds are the heroes. You get to see all these lab rats and stuff doing their thing and how they solve these puzzles to catch the bad guys. So I like it.
I remember watching it when I was a kid. It was always good.
Yeah, I remember watching it during my uni days, and I was like, trying to watch every single episode I could on TV. It was good.
See,
it still is.
Go on.
No, I'm done.
I was just gonna say I'm a Miami fan.
Oh no, I like Miami too, but I like Vegas better, and also like NCIS.
I never got into NCIS.
Oh no,
Really?
see, I really like Denozo and Abby are my favorite.
Abby is amazing.
Abby's.
This is one of those shows that obviously Joe watches and goes, "Hey Joe, who would you cosplay out of NCIS?"
Abby.
Yeah, there you go.
Abby.
You watch it for 5 minutes.
I've probably got half of her wardrobe in my wardrobe anyway. So.
True. You just need the lab coat.
Nah, she's got one.
Yeah, I do actually.
Sorted.
I've got a giant lab coat, like a 2-man lab coat.
But why?
Me and Ed once did the world's most giant doctor.
Oh, amazing!
Did you do the world's most giant interracial doctor?
No, because I can't hold Ed. The guy is huge. Like he's bulky. He's not big. He's just very muscly. And yeah,
I love Scrubs.
So good. Yeah, because we did our Scrubs cosplay that day, and we're like, we should do world's most giant doctor. So we got in super early, and we managed to get to like near the front of the queue. And we ran to the ticket hall, set up quickly, and greeted everyone into Expo as the world's most giant doctor. It was brilliant.
So good.
We had like a big clipboard and a big pen and everything. We were there for a good 10 minutes. It was great. So where are we? Hang on.
Where are we going now? Headlines of the week?
There we go. Yes. That's next.
So,
right, let's click on these.
So I found a whole bunch of fun. I guess in keeping with the CSI thing, no forensics needed. If you lose your car, if you lose anything, guys, where's the first place you look if you lose something? The last place you saw it, right?
Yeah, well, keys, like back of the pocket,
Right.
Desk.
So there's a dude who there's a dude in Germany who lost his car.
Right.
Couldn't find it all. And found it 20 years later in the car park where he parked it.
So, dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? Literally, dude, where's my car? And it has been sat in this car park for 20 years.
So he lost. Wow. Okay.
But he
How
lost it.
The owner of the car actually, he still wants to remain nameless because he's embarrassed.
He's an
He
idiot.
left his Volkswagen parked in
I
a
don't blame
garage
him.
in an industrial building in Frankfurt.
I want to see the parking fine.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised that thing didn't get towed or like chopped or something. Maybe that's not how they roll over there. I don't know. But it's because it's been sat there and derelict for 20 years. Obviously, it's not in a roadworthy condition, so they have to scrap it.
Yeah.
But at least he found it.
At least he found it, but
So,
like,
the moral of the story is if you lose something, maybe try looking where you lost. It's all right. Or parked it. I don't know.
a bit harder.
Yeah. Keeping in with car. Can I say the next one?
Yeah.
I get. Yeah.
Keep it vague.
Keeping in with cars.
vague.
Sure.
So, someone
I
put
just saw it. I just saw it.
£35,000 yellow Ferrari on eBay. And if you went through the pictures, because on eBay you can put multiple pictures up for your listing to help people see what's inside the car. This person, I don't know whether they did it deliberately or whether it was an absolute whoopsie, may have put a picture of the interior of the car with a girl giving him head.
Are we allowed to say that?
Classy.
So,
Well, I dropped the F-bomb. Come on, we're allowed to.
so yeah, there's a picture on the
Yeah.
article as well.
Jesus.
She's like got proper chappy hoop earrings and stuff.
It's a lovely car, but you know.
yeah, just don't take a
I
backlight to
don't
it.
know. That alone just makes the car value drop way below.
Yeah, I think the mileage inside and the mileage
I get it.
outside. I don't know.
But like, does
I
she
know.
come with the car? I mean,
Does
I
she
don't
come with the
think so.
car?
Does she come
She's
with the
a she's a
Does she
per-
come with the car?
Is
Does
that
he
some
come with the
sort
car?
of really dirty joke
Oh, no thanks.
that we've all missed out on?
yeah, sorry.
So yeah, no, this week's headlines, now that I think about it, has been very car oriented, because the last one is a dude that actually bought a second-hand car. A 27-year-old guy called Tom Church bought a 21-year-old car to travel 100 miles to is it Birmingham? Or Bristol?
No, Bristol, I think.
Bristol.
It was London
Yeah.
from London to Bristol, because it was cheaper than the damn rail ticket.
Yeah, it said in the article it was like £10 cheaper to
Yeah.
to
So he
get the
paid.
car.
He bought the car, road tax, insurance, petrol for £206.81, which was and if you get a return train ticket, it's £218.10. So it's actually cheaper. I mean, the train would probably get you there quicker, but I think this guy was just trying to make a point. Like, dude, for that price, I could buy a car, insure it, tax it, get it roadworthy, pay fuel. You know,
200 quid for a return ticket with the train. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
well, train prices are getting really expensive now, though, aren't they?
I was surprised because the wedding I was at was in Maidenhead,
right.
and it was cheaper for me and Bobby to go to Maidenhead and back, which was like 45 minutes on the train, than it is to go from Waterloo to Woking and back for both of us, which is 20 minutes.
It's because all the train companies are privatized,
It's ridiculous.
and they can set whatever they want.
Yeah, like to Maidenhead and back for both of us was like 20, 25, 27 quid.
And that's obviously us being UK based, that's quite a big thing, because a lot of conventions aren't just in one area of the UK, they're all scattered around, and if people want to travel to them, most people are going to take the train.
Yeah. But I don't know, like there was a thing out recently that with this news article saying that he under budgeted by like 50 quid. I think that came out today, but yeah, it is ridiculous that you can buy a car and drive there and back for about the same as a train ticket. The train should be cheaper.
Yeah.
It should be, yeah. But
But
I
yeah, if
mean,
you guys are travelling down to London for any events, or travelling around the UK for any events, don't forget to take train fares into consideration.
Right.
yeah. Also, avoid peak time like the plague.
Yeah, you
If you
definitely want to go out
come-
out peak.
Yeah.
Okay. So
talking of like traveling to conventions,
yeah, upcoming
events.
events.
EJX Res has just finished.
Yes.
It was this weekend. Kind of bummed I couldn't go because
Yeah.
I always enjoy EJX and Res, especially Res, because they're like, it's all, like I said last week, it's very
It's the
indie
indie
focused.
developers, isn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
it's very indie focused. So you get to actually talk to the people that are working on the game and whatnot. The next one up is, I think, MCMA.
MCMA,
Which is-
which I actually found out the other day, and I forgot to put this on the listing, runs the same weekend as another event in London called Heroes and Villains.
A FanFest.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
FanFest. Yeah.
So London that weekend is going to be full of fans, full of nerds, full of cosplayers. It's going to be amazing, and it's a bank holiday. Woo!
Yay!
There's a lot of the Arrowverse cast are going to be at Hero and Villain FanFest.
Yeah,
I didn't know
but
that.
I think all of us are going to MCM, aren't we?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So Hoy, you're going, aren't you?
Yep.
Scott and I will be there, and I think Stuart.
And I will be there now as well.
Yes,
I will be.
Luke is going to be
Yay.
there. I have no idea from the rest of them who else is going to be there, but there's definitely going to be a bunch of us there. So keep an eye out for daily videos and whatever shenanigans we will get up to. I'm sure there will be lots.
Where I've decided to do a 1 month cosplay.
Mm.
So see if I can get it done. Well, me and Bobby's done in 1 month.
We shall see.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Good luck.
she's doing Pajame, the recent May skin from Overwatch, because she's been wanting to do it for a while, and then at work today I found this. So I can bring it to webcam,
Woo!
which is like an espresso can.
Oh.
That's one
Which
big
is-
espresso.
It really is. But it works perfectly for the back canister.
Yeah.
It's
Is it light?
perfect size.
Nice.
It's really light and weighs
What
nothing.
you want to do is you want to hollow that out so she can store stuff in there.
Already done.
Yeah, but can you fit like a person there, man? Like just stick it in the girl. If you get your hand stuck,
No.
Right.
That's one way to get views though is
Doing
Stuart gets his
Stephen
hand
King's
stuck in the
live.
stream.
Watch it right now.
Oh,
What's
Stuart.
happening? He's getting his hand
Stuart, I
stuck in
swear to
there.
God, if you get your hand stuck,
My
Stuart,
thumb is a little stuck, I'm not gonna lie.
I bet you can't. I bet you can't get your whole hand in there.
don't do it, Scott. Don't be
No,
that.
it's not worth
And
it.
Stuart, don't be that guy.
Don't want to
Stuart,
qualify
no.
I bet you
everything.
No,
can't.
Stuart, no.
I bet you
Don't
can't.
want to be one of those people.
Don't
No,
do it.
I can't get knuckles. I can't get knuckles.
That's
Hang
what
on.
she said.
Go get thumb.
Stuart, no.
Right, thumbs out.
Oh.
But yeah, I saw this at work, and I'm like, this is perfect. So we started like crafting it all today, and like breaking it down, and then breaking down the bits as well.
Right.
Mm.
If you
into
do it
bits.
on any day but the Sunday, I will join you. I was going to bring my Kawaii Rika.
Well, I need to talk to Ant actually, get some advice on stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so looking for, and then I'm gonna be doing this Hanzo in a suit one, you know, as daddy manager Hanzo.
That's fine.
Scott, if you get a bin, we can make you into Genji.
No, I was gonna go with Dad 76.
Dad 76.
Oh, you should do Dad 76.
You have
That'd be
got.
cool.
You've already got the mask for Dad 76.
Yeah, I've got the
And
mask
the
and
dad
gun.
gut. And
I got
the
the
dad gut.
And the gun as well.
Nice.
So yeah, Stuart, if we do this on aim it either Friday or Saturday, we will join you because we're doing Thunderbirds on Sunday.
Done.
So,
So there's Hyper Japan is coming up after that in July.
yes, 13th to 15th July at the Olympia Hyper Japan Festival. So that's
Yep.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, that's self-inflicted.
What else we got after that?
LFCC 2 weeks after at the Olympia. So 27th, 28th, 29th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. And then after that, I'm sure there's some other ones that I've missed, but I've found info on RTX London tickets.
Woo!
So Monday the 23rd of April, if you are RTX Box members, you can get your early bird rate starting from 10 a.m.
So that's 10 a.m. GMT. So is that actually 11 o'clock?
I don't know. I don't know.
Be
if
Plus
it's
one still, so yeah, I would
Yeah.
assume.
If you're a first member, you can get your early bird stuff from the same time on the Wednesday, the 25th of April. And for everybody else that wants a ticket, it's 10 a.m. Friday, the 27th of April.
Awesome. So there's the VIP tickets, there's the weekend tickets, and then there's daily tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much they are, but there we go.
I want to say like VIP was like 300 or something.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit
I think
more.
weekend was I think 60 or 70, something like that. And then the day pass was 30. I remember that.
Right.
I might try and do the weekend just because I missed it last year.
Yep.
Or even just go for a day, because I think Bard went for a day.
Yeah.
Last time.
But yeah, looking forward to that because I missed out last year.
Mm.
So.
Cross it off your,
Cross off my little like convention bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay.
So onto some Q&As.
Yes.
So first one from Laura Mins. If you're watching, Laura, hello. If you could go to any fictional universe, which one would you destroy in glorious hellfire?
Why destroy it?
Well, maybe it's full of bad things, but I'm just trying to think of one.
My Little Pony.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you know what? I was thinking
Yeah.
about that. My Little Pony.
Yep, My Little just to see it go up in flames.
Yeah.
I don't care if
join
it
you.
respawns or anything, just fire.
I'll join you.
Just My Little Pony apocalypse ponies, It'd be great. You get like the 4 horsemen, but like My Little Pony 4 horsemen. It'd be great.
I'm
My
sure
Little
there's
Horseman.
I'm sure there's an Adult Swim sketch of that from Robot Chicken.
I think there is actually. I think there is. Yeah. I was in that. Wow.
I
else?
don't know. I really couldn't know.
Actually, can I take that back? Can I say Mass Effect Andromeda?
No, because that's still the same universe as Mass Effect.
That's true. I just hated that game.
I like the game.
I want to go back
enjoyed
to
it. I mean,
I
it
want to
wasn't
go back to it.
the
I need to
best.
finish it.
I enjoyed it.
It
Alright,
wasn't
I'm
the
gonna
worst
do
thing in
my
the world.
little
Definitely wasn't better than the original series, but yeah.
I'll sit with my little pony.
I still haven't finished Mass Effect 3, just because of my sad save file.
Actually, says it all.
that reminds me. There's actually there's a massive sale in the BioWare store at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Like huge sale. A friend of mine tagged me onto it. We're talking like things that are £70 are down to £10, stuff like that.
Stuart,
Yeah. What?
if you haven't got a birthday present for me, I need a new N7 hoodie.
No, you're getting one of my hard drives, remember?
Oh yeah. What are your free hard drives?
Oh, free hard drives.
Hey.
I'd get rid of Pokemon.
Whoa!
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I would. Only just because I know how much misery it would bring others.
Wow.
Wow, you're that guy. aren't you?
He is
I am.
that guy.
I'm a piece of shit.
Look at him, all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah. Hoy, what would you like to destroy in Glorious Hellfire?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of anything I would love to see to destroy, but just for fun and giggles, I would go to Monsanto and see.
That's one way to beat
Do you
your
know
addiction.
what? Do you know what? I hope for that they kick your ass and push your shit in. So there we go.
Congratulations.
Well, no, like,
you
Scott-
just sit down.
Yeah,
Murder people
I
comes
haven't
in and
been
goes,
in that in
"No."
the longest time, so good luck.
Oh yeah,
Scott's right though. That's one way to beat your addiction.
Yeah, that's true.
Just destroy the universe. Fuck it.
And thinking Capcom as a company, but yeah, sure.
Oh. Next question.
Woo! It's from my cousin. It's from my cousin Rene. Hi.
Hello, Rene.
So he asks, how much does it cost to have a costume made, and the cost of attending these events, and do we have any weird or interesting stories from events? So if you get a costume commissioned, it really it's a how long is a piece of string thing. It depends on your budget, whether you're making it yourself. If you're getting it commissioned, how much they would charge for labor and whatnot, and time, obviously. So, or if you get it cheap on eBay, they can start from as little as like 30-40 quid on eBay, and then
I've
if you've
done
got a really
costumes.
complex one, they're hundreds of pounds, going up to thousands. So
Yeah.
Mm.
I've done costumes that have cost me like 20 quid.
Yeah.
And that was I think my Daredevil season 1, and that was the main cost was just the black helmet and some spray paint.
I think that's my knives now.
I think
Yeah. Oh, your knives is
depending
good
on,
though.
depending on the character design. I mean, you go from your shows like that where you could get away with some nice cheap cosplay, which is good,
Yeah.
until you go to your JRPGs are on the other side of the spectrum.
And then
where
you get
the developers, I swear to God, they just decide to make the characters more different to piss off cosplayers.
And then you get Square Enix who go, okay, I see you've done that. I raise you with my next game. Make that.
Yeah. And then you get the Kayart figures where it's just like, here's wings and talons and everything.
Although,
and do this.
anything made by Clamp as well, that's very intricate.
Really?
Yeah.
Clamp stuff is very beautiful, very intricate stuff.
Cool.
So
then there's like the cost of the attending the event. You got tickets, travel,
accommodation,
if
plus
you're
minus
traveling
accommodation,
far, accommodation,
food,
stuff like that.
because, you know, don't forget to
So-
eat and hydrate.
You know,
It really
save up
depends
for it, yeah.
on, yeah, I think most of us end up saving a couple of months in advance at the very least.
Yeah.
So
the good ones are when they come just before payday. They're the
the
best.
MCM
Yeah. So you're like you blow all the money beforehand
on day one.
and payday, and then done.
Day one. Money. No. But
Oh,
no,
no.
It's, I mean, if you're cosplaying it can be a really expensive hobby.
Yeah. And I don't cosplay, that's why.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
what?
but
Then I take
Photos
pictures.
and you spend money on your camera instead. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
That's
some
it,
of us
I can
have both.
I can do an experiment. I can see how much these are going to cost, and I can give you an actual cost of how much. We're not going to go like full on replicas and whatnot. But, you know, we'll do the best we can in a month,
Yeah.
and I'll keep the costs. I'll do a little experiment of how much it's going to cost. It'll be interesting.
Any weird or interesting stories at events?
I already told mine. The giant doctor.
Giant Doctor, yes, that's true.
Giant doctor was fun.
The Todd told Scott that he should marry me, and he wanted to
And then
come
you
to our
did.
wedding. Yeah.
Thanks, Todd.
Well, well, the first thing he said was he was like, "Oh, this is your girlfriend." Well, you're in over your head, and I was like, oh, "Thanks."
Whoa.
I was dressed as Catwoman, so. But
Did you invite the Todd to your wedding though?
He
We
was
did.
busy. Yeah, he was busy.
And he did reply. We sent him a little spoof message. We didn't expect him to like even reply, but he did reply to say, "Oh, that's really cool," but no.
It's like sending one to the Queen. It's like you gotta do it, even though she's gonna say no.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just we're British and polite, so.
Yeah. Well, did I ever tell you the story of my sister and her boyfriend can't break up because Edgar Wright said so.
Fantastic.
What?
So when Scott Pilgrim came out on DVD and home release and whatnot, they had a signing over at Forbidden Planet, and so I got the DVD for me, and I got the Blu-ray for my sister and her boyfriend, and I went up to them and went, "Oh, can I get this signed to Heather and Dan?" And it's my sister and her boyfriend. It's like, well, what are they going to do if they break up?
Split it in half.
Yeah, it's like, well, they can't really like crack the DVD. If they can't crack the Blu-ray in half, it doesn't work then. And it's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, well, tell them Edgar Wright says that you can never break up because of it. And so now whenever they have like some weird disagreement or argument, like, well, we can't break up. Edgar Wright says we can't break up.
Fair enough. Boy, any weird convention stories?
Not really, because I'm like more on the photography kind of side, so I don't really hear or experience weird convention things. It's very tame.
Oh, you need to hang out with us
Okay.
more then. I'll tell you one thing.
Well, you were.
I don't know. I don't
not
trust Stuart with
Westgate.
alcohol.
Huh?
He's a bad one.
May, I've already been warned by Tony, who's coming in May. May Sundays go and get messy.
Oh,
I mean, Hoy was there for.
Especially if
for
Ant's coming
Westgate.
as well now. Because Ant will bring cocktails.
Oh no!
oh dear.
I
Oh
think.
no!
Well, how much? What has our time doing?
We've got two
We've
more
got
questions.
Two more
that's it.
questions. so
Two more questions, and we're good. So, Katie Gilbert, if you could have any Pokemon as a pet, who would it be?
Diglett.
Rowlet.
Me and Hoy. Yeah.
Instant, not even thinking about it.
Why have none of you said, "Our Lord and Savior Magikarp"?
See,
Come on.
Magikarp's cool,
Yeah.
But
That's
it's-
brilliant.
it's not as good as a Diglett. So.
Yeah, not as good as Rowlet, sorry.
What's Rowlet?
The
Right.
owl.
The most
Oh,
adorable
the
Yeah,
owl
that's not a real
ever.
Pokemon because it's not one of the 150, which therefore it doesn't exist.
Oh, that thing is cute.
Simple as that.
It is
Shut your mouth.
There is no many.
Looks
There's
like-
no more
shut your
Pokemon than
mouth.
150. They just don't exist. Sorry.
Joe? Oh, yep, Lytton. Oh, yeah.
No, Lytton wasn't my answer. I was going to
okay.
go.
The least stupid of the three.
Evan.
Yeah, man.
That's
It's like
that's an
Cubo's really
acceptable
sad.
answer.
Cubo's just really sad all the time, though, isn't it?
Not always. Only if you
It's
hit
like
it.
constantly, it's crying for its mum, though, isn't it?
Only if you hit it.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Stuart?
Oh, Magikarp, come on.
Oh yeah, Magikarp. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
everyone's
put it there and
answers
splash
are
that, you
valid.
done.
Bar Hoys.
Oh,
So
No, come on. We kind of
Wow.
we kind of enabled that. We bought her a Rowlet hoodie
Exactly.
Really?
to go with my Lytton hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, what, does it have like the little bow
Someone to
tie
get
up
a
there?
Poplio hoodie.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, it has a little bow tie and has like
When are you
the
gonna get a
leaf
Poplio one?
on the wings and everything.
that's adorable. Okay, wear that next week. That sounds adorable.
you must wear what we
You
demand.
know, even if it turns out to be like 2 degrees next week, we've still got to wear
You
it.
cannot tell me anything, Dad.
You're not my mum.
Anyway, final question comes from actually one of my workmates, Carmel McCarthy. Hello. Carmel says, "What's your favorite crossover idea? If you could have a crossover between any two shows, what would it be?"
2 shows.
Hmm.
See, if one's a show and one's a movie, does that count?
No, it's got to be shows.
Oh man.
For me, it's really random, but I would imagine like Great British Bake Off with CSI mixed together.
Forensics cake.
This is where you went wrong. Dun, dun.
It'll be like
You didn't put the flour in with the milk.
it's a body cake, isn't it? Surely. Oh god.
I
We are
think
making a cookie pie, but we are missing one ingredient.
There's a hair. Quick, take it back for sampling.
I don't know.
Pokemon meets MasterChef.
There's a lot of cookery stuff going on.
Wait. Are you cooking the Pokemons or are the Pokemons cooking?
Oh,
Both.
both.
The Pokemon are cooking other Pokemon.
No, the Pokemon are cooking humans. There's a reason why in
He's
Pokemon the game you never see any normal animals.
They are the food.
They are eating other Pokemon. They
He's
like
a cannibal Pokemon.
steak out. Like I'm sure they eat like steak and stuff, and the thing goes, "Oh, check out this meat flavour thing." What is the meat? It's Pokemon.
It's Diglett just sliced up.
Oh,
I don't know. I still don't know what I
nice
think.
earthy flavor.
I would pick Scrubs and put it into something serious. No, Scrubs is kind of serious. I put it into something like Big Bang Theory.
What, so we just lose all its humour?
All game.
Oh.
I'm not sure what the burn is there. It's the burn on Scrubs or Big Bang.
Yeah.
Big Bang.
What?
Easy.
Why?
I hate Big Bang
Oh,
Theory.
wait, oh,
really
what?
do.
Get out.
Hate it.
Get out, Stuart, right now.
All right, hang on, where's the tick?
Well, do you know what? Actually, to be honest with you, I'm surprised your internet hasn't crashed yet.
I know, same. And the fact Bobby's playing Monster Hunter right now. It's
Wow.
mental.
That's you are playing with fire, boy.
I know, right?
Oh no, there he goes. Oh, he literally couldn't get it through one pop. Stuart, are you there?
I hate all of
Break
you.
it up.
Nah, he's fine. I'm only messing with him.
50k Stuart.
Strikes again.
So
I-
what's
I
yours?
don't know what I would have. Oh, I don't know.
Something with Thunderbirds.
We got the countdown music on play, right?
Dun, 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 dun,
All right, fine. All right. At
dun.
pressure, I'm either going to say Thunderbirds and CSI, or I forgot the other one I was going to say. Thunderbirds and Buffy.
Think she likes.
How would that
Why-
work?
The vampire gets caught in a tree.
Oh, it's after rescue. Sun's coming up.
So we got there at daybreak and he was gone. And the
Yeah,
tree was just on fire.
Or maybe they are the vampires.
What was the other one? Thunderbirds and
And
CSI.
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 We failed to rescue them and they're all dead.
Okay.
I would say International Rescue died. So don't worry, we can clone them all.
Oh, stop a really crazy theory.
Oh,
Right, so next
that's it for this week.
podcast will
Yep.
be Sunday the 22nd of April. Hopefully.
yes.
Um,
Looking at dates.
If you've got any more questions, I know we've already got some questions for the next session, but if you've got any more, keep them coming. We will do our best to answer them. If you want any more info on upcoming events, we'll do our best again.
Any funny
or-
headlines?
Yeah, or if you
Yeah.
just want to hear us chat random stuff about random stuff, just,
Yeah, give us some topics.
yeah, gladly we'll go through them and stuff, within reason.
I'll
There is no reason anymore. You dropped the F-bomb about 4 times, and we saw a headline about a girl doing something naughty in a car.
yeah, we did. Alright, so we'll see you all next week.
All right,
Same
take it
time,
easy,
same
guys.
Right.
Tatty
Bye.
bye.
Bye.